Hi, all my fellow homeschoolers. While I'm not excited about the circumstance of the COVID-19, I'm actually really excited to be homeschooling again. And I'm kind of really excited that all kinds of other people are getting to experience homeschooling too, because it's something that I'm really passionate about. I do not regret homeschooling my children for the past 6 years, even though sometimes it was super challenging. It was like the best time of my life and one of the best decisions that I've ever made. So I'm really excited to share with you some things that I've learned over the time that I've homeschooled, and also some things that I've learned in school for early childhood education. So first off, I wanted to commend you. You have been promoted to your child's formal teacher, but you have been your child's first teacher from birth. You've been teaching them all along. You know them better than anybody else. You love your child. You want them to be successful more than anyone else. And so this is just moving your role as parent and teacher a little bit, but just assure yourself you've been doing a great job all along. You've been teaching them since birth. You've got this. And you do not have to do homeschool like school. In fact, you'll be setting yourself up for failure if you try and do that. And I can't stress that enough. Please do not try to replicate school at home. Homeschooling is different than school schooling. My children have done both. They've done public school, private school, and homeschool, and we've tried different methods of homeschooling too. And I just really want to stress that point. Please don't try to replicate school. It will not turn out well, and we do not need extra stress right now. You don't need extra stress, and your children don't need extra stress. Remember to keep things into perspective. What is important is building a relationship with your children, finding joy, and basically spending time and learning together. Learning is a lifelong process, and you want to instill in your children a love for learning. You want to help them to become the most successful and strongest person that they can be within their passions and guide them. And if you're trying to replicate school at home, you're going to be fighting a lot and you're going to be stressed a lot, and we don't need that right now. So I would actually suggest, and I know a lot of other seasoned homeschoolers do this, I would suggest that you and your partner, or if it's just you, and you can even bring your children in if they're older, into this is to brainstorm. What is your child interested in? Because people learn when they're interested in what they're learning, no matter what their age is. What is your child's interests, and what are your family values, and what you think is important and what you would like your children to learn? So I would make that list, so that's kind of like your go-to point. And then from that, you can kind of brainstorm and branch off of it. So over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be sharing like some resources, doing some curriculum reviews and some tips, and teaching you guys some things that I've learned. But like in general, that will give you a basis. And remember that you are building relationship with your child. You're trying to instill in them a love of learning. And it's not about, did they get this math fact today? And if they didn't, oh my gosh, I'm going to freak out and I'm going to ground them and we're all going to cry and I'm going to try and drill it into them. And that is just a recipe for disaster. So please just don't try and do that. Take March break, just de-school, chill, relax, spend time together, get used to being in each other's presence, try to get a rhythm of your day, like some type of routine that you've got going, and just learn about each other, enjoy each other's company, and then you can start to brainstorm, okay, how are we going to learn together? How are we going to bring our learning into this? And you might want to do portfolios or journals so you can record this time together. So I hope that helps a little bit when you're getting started. Don't stress about it. You've got this. We're in it together. You're at your house, I'm at mine, but we do have YouTube, we do have Facebook, so we can brainstorm ideas, we can watch videos, and we can all learn together. Thanks guys. Happy homeschooling.